Good afternoon, everybody. Yes, so we're in the 260. I've got the drill on and the sun is shining, so we can't complain at that. Now it's the 21st of March today, which for us is a little bit early for drilling. Normally sort of right at the end of March and in the first week of April, but the weather has been really good in March and the ground conditions are actually really good, and there's some rain forecast for tomorrow, so I thought we might as well just try and get some stuff drilled. So the bit I'm drilling, like from there to there's a pylon over there, I don't know if you can see, is good land. This is like the only 25 acres of good land we've got. So we're gonna drill it while it's dry, and then some of the heavier land that we've got to drill, when it dries out in a week or so's time, hopefully, we'll get it drilled. So we're busy drilling Merlin spring oats. We've got about 72 acres to do. I'll just get 25 acres done today on this good bit of land, and then we'll leave the rest until the rain's passed. We're using the variable rate as well, so this side of the this side of the field where the red and orange is where the good land is, so that's a lighter rate. And where the green bit of the field is the heavier land that we're going to leave, and it's a higher rate of seed. So yeah, it's good to be back in the office. Well, it's only for a day, but it's good to be back in doing some tractor work, especially when we've got good conditions, because the last two springs have been horrendous and wet, and I've hated every bit of drilling of it, but hopefully this year's different. I was waiting for that to come on, the low fertilizer light. So when we get back up to the top, we'll go and get some more fertilizer and seed. Fertilizer looks like it's working out about spot on. Maybe it's going on fractionally light. I think the oats are working out right. I can never tell when we're variable rate drilling if the seed rate's working out right, because obviously with the variable rate changing across the field, I don't know how much it's using all the time. So when we used to flat rate with the seed, obviously if you set it to 200 kilos a hectare and the 500 kilo bags, it's 2.5 hectares a bag will do. But when you're variable rate drilling, if it's 200 kilos at one end and 170 at the other end, it's like just trying to work out roughly what the average would be. So it looks like it's working out right, fairly right. We'll find out at the end if we either run out of seed or have too much left. Lumps in the bag. Like sand like this. All our farmers like this would be laughing. I've just adjusted the depth before, so I want to check it before we do much more. Yeah, you see that? To there. Yeah, 1.5 inches. 2 inches at most it wants to be. It's easier to find on this drill because obviously the legs are wide apart and you know they're going to be in like the side. There's where we're drilling, it's drilling like onto two bits. Obviously it's all just sort of in there. You know, it's all covered, plenty of soil on it. Since that's alright, we may as well crack on with some more. So yes, we're drilling Merlin oats at about 180 kilos a hectare, which I thought seemed a bit high for the seed rate because it's home safe seed, and we've worked out the 1,000 grain weight ourselves, and we've got a thing for measuring the 1,000 grain weight, and I'm not sure how accurate it is, so we've worked on the slightly heavier side of the 1,000 grain weight. So it's like the lighter the 1,000 grain weight is, the less weight you need to put on to get the same amount of seeds per square meter, is how it works. So we're drilling these about 400 seeds a square meter. You know, if we put them on a little bit thicker and then it turns out to be a bit cooler and a bit wetter, it'll not matter. We're on the last couple of times on the headland in this bit. It's about 3:30 there now, so it's only taken a few hours to do this, which isn't too bad. It's been making a lovely job. It's a pity all the springs weren't like this to start with. I mean, it is meant to be wet tomorrow, so hopefully it's not too wet. Just got the camera on in the tank so I can watch how much seed there is, because I think it should just have enough, is what I'm trying to say. So after I get the field drilled, I'm gonna clean the drill off, drop it back off in the shed, and then I need to run in the tram lines because they're quite hard to see. We're not going to roll it in case Dad wants to get on with the sprayer. It'll only take 10-15 minutes to do that. So I'll run those tram lines in, and then we'll go back up and do some more lambing at the other farm. I was out until 2 o'clock in the morning this morning, and I had 4 hours of sleep, and then got back up. More lambing jobs in the morning, put the drill on, done the drilling, gonna drop it off and head back up tonight. So yeah, I'll probably make that do for this video, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.